Hey everybody, Damon at Greenhorn Gardening. Got the buckets here. Need to put a drip irrigation system in just for these buckets arranged in this fashion because they are they're definitely drying out pretty quickly. There's a lot of good shade here and it's pretty decent, but it tends to dry out pretty quick. So what we're going to do is had somebody help me cut the grass. We got the weed eater on this one drip irrigation line here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this drip irrigation line that I had on one of my upper beds that you guys have seen me talk about, and we're going to adapt it just purely for these buckets. This is going to be a single output unit here, and we'll show you how I might convert this. Now the drip irrigation system has the filter and stuff at the hose on that end, comes up here to the adapter to the hose, and then to the manifold to the actual hose. And all we would need is one here, and we'll just take these and just make a short little circle on each little bucket and put it down in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our machete, and then we'll cut it about right here, yeah. So what I'm going to do is just fold it right there like so. Yeah, I guess we can cut it there. Yeah, we can cut it there, it'll be fine. Oh, come on now. That slides it pretty simply. Yeah, a lot of line here. That's about 20-something foot long, but I'm going to show you how we're going to adapt it. That's the thing I love about drip irrigation, that it's always adaptable. You can change it as needed per the application. Oh, come on. And so we need to go back here in the house, get some other parts, and I'll show you how we will just use this to actually finish the project. Two ways to stop up the end on it. You can either tie a makeshift thing like this. That's what I usually do. Just lash it and it ties it, makes that waterproof. Or you can get the figure 8 thing like this one and does the same thing for you. If you have a bunch of rope, just tie it. It'll be easier. If you don't want to worry about it, that's fine. Just take here, put through, and bam, there you go. Or something like that. Maybe we need to come back through the other way. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Just like that. Believe it or not, it's just even like that. It looks cheap. It looks kind of cheap and cheesy, but well, that works. That works. And so what we need to do now, we're going to mount this thing up to the top here. So let's just see. Let's get up here to Miss Rosemary here. Let's see how we might do this. We do something like this. Since this is already established, it'll be a little bit harder. But essentially what we're going to do is secure this here, down here around her roots, so you can see, like that. And then that can be pinned down. What we'll do here is keep this out like so. Maybe just kind of keep it like that, or whatever. So what we'll do is we'll take a pin here. We put one down here like that. That'll hold it. Maybe put one, maybe say on the other side here where they come together. Hope you can see that. Let me get up and look over so you can see what I'm doing. See? Kind of right where they come together like that. That'll hold it down, and you can just keep it just like that. And so then what we'll do is, so I got a jug of water here. We'll do the same thing here. It'll come down. We're just going to put a nice little just kind of thing like this. It's just very simple. Nothing. It's not a fancy thing. That's the thing I love about gardening. It doesn't really have to be fancy. I'll put a couple of these in here. holds them down, you know, a bit tighter just to get it off the sides or whatever, but and then just, and so we'll move down to the next one. I'm hoping we're going to have enough line. I think we are. We're probably going to have way more than that. That's what we need. I think that's all we need. This is not the fanciest way to do this, but again, we're not really going for fancy. We're going for pragmatic, practical, and as long as the water gets in the bucket, that's really just about all I really care about. As long as the plants get the water they need. Two on here, the side here. Now, consequently, these little staples here, just get some wire and some wire cutters and just cut them, fold them in half, and you have plenty. I've got like lots of these. Don't buy the garden staple things that they want you to buy. That's just expensive, money wasted. Buy the wire, just wire, and just get you some wire cutters or whatever and just snip them off at about, these are about 18 inches long or so, and you just fold them in half and they make the perfect garden staples. And I use them all the time. Come down here to the sage, which surprisingly, I think it's still a bit too warm for them. They'll be, it's probably going to be well until October before they really establish. We're going to do like that and that. And we got there's Mr. Basil here. Oh, don't want to hurt him. Mr. Basil. Same thing, and oh, just short. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If we could just do one that drips in there, that'd be fine. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Just when you think you've got enough. I tell you what we can do is we'll, instead of having such a big circle, we'll just make it much smaller on each one. So instead of having a big circle, we'll make it smaller. So let me do that, because it's a little cumbersome while I'm trying to keep the head position and stuff, because I don't want to make it too disorienting. So let me, we got it. We got it. Oh, come on, here we go. Last little bit, just tighten up the circles a little bit. Now we got, that was exactly enough. That was, in fact, just so you know, that's 20 feet of line. And boy, the cilantro is not doing well. It's really still too hot for the cilantro. I may have to just plant another batch, say, in the next month or so. A little bit too hot for this and the sage, to tell you the truth. But the basil is doing okay. I think it's just not having enough really water. And so we can remedy all that. And see, the thing is that you say, what about that right there? Well, that right there is going to drip down, and it'll just follow its own way down. So it you know, like here's a drip. These are the drip emitters. See, drip, drip, drip. It'll just drip and just fall on down here, and it'll water. So you're not going to waste much water even with this system. So let's go get the hose pipe and fire this sucker up. Pressure reducer to the adapter. Want to know more about the drip irrigation system? I'll put a link to the drip irrigation thing, or it should be up there on the where you see the you know, other links and stuff. So let's go turn this on and see what. Pressure reducer to the adapter. There it goes. Drip. See how it drip, 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 drip. Put that one, see if we can get that one down in there a little bit more. As you can see, drip, drip, drip. Oh well. See, drip, drip, drip. It works. See that? Drip, drip, drip. See the water kind of puddling up there. It's working. Now we can get consistent water to it. I love these drip irrigation systems. They're so simple and so adaptable and so incredibly, yeah, you can just deploy them and employ anywhere. They're just so nice. I think one of the greater inventions of the 20th century, really, micro irrigation. Yep. And so there we go. Hey, check out that drip irrigation ebook I got. It's free. You don't have to sign up for it. No registrations. No nothing like that. No nothing like emails or not. I just put it up free on the website. I'll put a link to it. If I forget to put the link, always just remind me, folks. I have a lot of things going on. Sometimes I forget to do stuff that I say I'm gonna do, and I really want to do. You know, I don't want to. But I really want to do the right, you know, we can do it like that. Hey, get that one in here, maybe. There we go. See, it just run straight down. See, even the one that's right here, perhaps we can just get it to just run straight down. It's not doing exactly what we want it to do, but you know, it gets to run straight down. This is just so fun. Little systems like this, you know, it's just not much work. It just, you get to come out and enjoy it, and man, it's just. Here's Miss Rosemary. She's doing all right. See, she's getting all the water she needs, and it just keeps on watering. See, and that'll just soak up and saturate the thing. Yeah, this is good stuff, folks. Build you one of these drip irrigation systems. Put them in your beds, in your gardens, in your buckets, and it works. It flat out, all out works. And we're kind of watering it here in the evening, and then hoping this thyme really catches on up and really starts to grow. So, because it's my favorite herb, really, of all of them. That's a little weed there. But it's my favorite herb, really. It seems to be the one that takes the longest to catch on. The oregano, that's kind of like a weed. If you plant this stuff out here in the grass, that stuff will grow like bamboo. It'll take over the whole lawn. So grow your oregano in a bucket. The rest of it doesn't seem to really take over so badly. Although thyme will do it, rosemary will do it as well. Rosemary can grow big and wide, but it's good stuff. So check out that. I'll quit babbling and leave you alone. I'm just really passionate about this, if you can tell.